What's up, dudes? Spirit wants me to talk about the video called My Light at the End of a Very Long Tunnel. But first, yeah, we're all supposed to watch that video. I will put it in the comment section of this reading. Starseeds. It's when I went to Hawaii. Spirit also wants me to talk about my ascension and vibration in like my sling baby, my sling blade era. I hear that. So for this whole art project that I've done, I filmed my psychic ascension. So I filmed me honing my skills as an activated starseed. And Spirit wanted me to do that. So this, something like a bow or something like this on a black bow. I hear When Will We Be Married by the Waterboys. So I filmed my whole ascension in channeling. And when I was first really doing serious channeling, I had to work with Spirit to bring forth the message. And so before I had my skills honed like they are honed now, I would have to give cues to Spirit or to myself to clear the energy. So a lot of time in readings from a long time ago, you may hear me say, yeah, kind of like Sling Blade. I say, yeah, like that a lot in between things I was saying. Because in that moment when I was channeling and learning how to channel, serious channeling, it was almost as though my brain goes into a typewriter mode. And so when I turn on the camera, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. Well, I have like no idea what the next thing that's going to come out of my mouth is going to be. So when you're channeling, you don't have that filter that you make a conscious choice. When you're channeling, you just are saying what Spirit wants you to say. So I was learning how to do that with Spirit, and I videotaped it. And so every time I would say, or or yes, that was like, imagine a typewriter has gone to the end of the paper, and you have to hit the return thing on a typewriter to get it to go back to start it at the beginning now. Every time I would say, or yes, that was me hitting that return thing, clearing out the energy and saying to Spirit, all right, I'm ready for the next bit of information. And then you may notice I will say, all right. And that's me ripping the paper out of the typewriter and having Spirit load up a new piece of paper. Or, for example, when I say all right, that is me taking the tablecloth with all the plates on it, bundling it all up and taking it away. And then a new tablecloth has been put down. So I had to learn how to communicate with Spirit when I was really learning how to do serious channeling. And unfortunately, it comes with sounding like Sling Blade for a little bit. But I have honed my skills and I don't need to do that anymore. Occasionally I'll do, I'll say a cue to Spirit, or sometimes when I'm looking off, what I'm doing is I'm working like an antenna, and I'm just doing like a scan of my antenna in kind of a blank state, an open state, to see if there's any messages that immediately pop through, I hear. So I don't talk like that like in normal conversation, no. Most people who know me who have known me for a long time. Okay, my hair looks really weird. It looks like a short haircut or something. I need my roots done. Most people who've known me for a long time, if you were to say to them, is Molly autistic? They'd probably say no. But if you told them, hey, guess what? Molly got diagnosed as autistic. And reflecting back, they would probably say, after they learned about high-functioning autism, and especially in women, they would probably say, oh my God, it makes total sense. Are you artistic or autistic? Yes. So there's a whole bunch of people, creative geniuses, geniusy people, artists, wild children, naughty good boys and girls, that got activated, starseeds. And you might be learning that you're high-functioning spectrum-y. To be a psychic, to be a high priest or a high priestess, you almost have to be. Tell me more, airhead. So that's part of my mission, is showing the magical cool side of it. A lot of stigmas, a lot of stereotypes, a lot of people who don't know. A lot of people who get set free when they find out, that's who I am. That's why I've lived with this vague question mark of melancholy this whole time. I love playing around with the concept. Human beings, they're beautiful and hideous at the same time. We forgot the hideous part because we have too many filters on us at all times on social media. So then when we accidentally turn on our camera and it's flipped around and we see this, we think we are a gremlin. I just heard that. No, you're not a gremlin. You're a normal person. So when I was a kid, I took tap, ballet, and jazz dance classes. But I wasn't just your average tap, ballet, and jazz girl. No. I also took Hawaiian, Tahitian, and Polynesian dance classes. I was trained as a kid. I loved all my dance teachers. They were all wonderful women and a man. But I think in hindsight now, as an adult, my Hawaiian, Tahitian, and Polynesian teacher was such an empress that it was an honor to be guided by her. Because the Empress cares about her community. She doesn't just care about like winning the dance competitions and making a good name for the dance studio and all that. She genuinely cares about her community. And that dance teacher had us performing all the time. Not only at competitions, we would go to a couple competitions, but we wouldn't compete very often because there wasn't other dancers like us. So we were competing against tap, ballet, and jazz dancers, and we'd win. But it was kind of awkward because the tap, ballet, and jazz dancers would give us crusties like we didn't belong. The hula dancers, the poi ball dancers, the Tahitian dancers. We perform at Festival of Nations. But more importantly, she had us going to nursing homes. We perform at nursing homes, at community centers. Now, as an adult, I look back and I remember those elderly people in the nursing home just tickled to watch these girls do the hula for them. That was an act of an empress. She was giving us opportunities to learn how to perform in front of people. And she was spreading the aloha spirit free of charge for the nursing home, for the elderlies. I hear elderlies. We dance at community centers. I'm lucky I got to be trained in all sorts of dancing. So Spirit wants us to watch this video, My Light at the End of a Very Long Tunnel. There's a bunch of kind of stuff about me talking about my day in the beginning of the video. That, I'm going to fast forward through that. I will start the video with a short film about my day. And it ends with the hula dancers that we just kind of stumbled upon on our way back. And that's what I used to do. And if you look, there are white girls dancing along with the Hawaiian girls. The thing about Hawaiians is they don't really care about your skin color. They care about the aloha in your heart. That's the beautiful thing about the hula Hawaiians. They share their culture. Anyone can be part of your ohana, your family. So Spirit wants us all to watch that. And if you're an activated Starseed High Priest, you may want to rewind it to the beginning and watch the whole thing, because there are some messages that come through with what I'm talking about that may resonate with you. But darlings, are you ready to see some hula dancing? Let's do it. Watch it. It's down in the comment section of this reading. This video originated on YouTube, and that's where you'll find it. My hair's waving goodbye, darlings. Yeah, call